Sanibonani, igama lami nguNtomfuthi wakwaGumede, and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I did say that last week I was gonna come back with a part 2 of Married at First Sight, episode 1, because I did talk about 2 couples, so now I'm gonna talk about the other 2 couples that we were introduced to. Okay, so we have this guy called Thabang, who's 27, who is coupled with Umakhumo, who is 23 years old. Okay, let's start with the guy. Okay, guys, he is one of my least favorites, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so Thabang, first of all, is an IT support and tester. He says that as a partner, he's very outgoing and brings a lot of happiness into the relationship, but he wants a submissive wife who is going to cater to his every need. For me, that was a bit of a okay, because he doesn't say that he's a committed person, a good provider, that he wants to build a strong foundation of trust in their relationship. He doesn't say that he's a man with integrity. He just brings good vibes and a nice time, Jake Pela. So my main concern with him is his readiness. Is he ready to slow down, stay at home more, focus on building their relationship, plan for the future, plan for a family? I am not convinced in JS yet. I just want to see how it pans out, because it seems like he does have an issue with prioritizing the important things in his life, because he did mention that his previous exes have told him that he chooses his friends over them. So I do feel like he gets so caught up in this lifestyle of partying, hosting, being around friends, that he neglects his partner. He likes the lifestyle that he lives because it doesn't require him to be emotionally available and vulnerable. So I'm not sure if he's ready for that, but we'll see. So far, this guy has a lot of red flags, but one that really stuck out for me was when he asked the guys at dinner what they would do if their wives asked them to wait 90 days before being intimate. And I was like, guys, it should be obvious that any man who is put in that situation would have no choice but to respect the woman's decision, because guys, consent is very important. They shouldn't feel like they can negotiate their way or coerce their partners into being intimate. Married or not, it doesn't matter. That is not okay. But thanks to Tammy for being a man and saying what we all should be saying, that they would support the woman's decision. Okay guys, let's talk about Umakhumo, who is Thabang's partner. She's 23 years old, guys, very young, beautiful, independent lady who works in customer management. She's very outspoken, and she knows what she wants. But guys, I'm not sure if she does. She's only 23 years old. I don't feel like she has gathered enough relationship experience to say that she's ready to settle down, especially to someone that she hardly knows. Lapho ugeli nje 2000. Ngiyamsabela shame uThabang. I hope nje she doesn't disappoint him, ngoba nje she is young. They both need to constantly remind each other that they are married before they get carried away in the lifestyle that they live, which is always having fun and neglecting the steps that they both need to take in order to build a strong foundation in their marriage. If having fun all the time and always avoiding vulnerability is their default setting, then it's really going to affect how they experience marriage and this experiment as a whole. Okay guys, so then our last couple we were introduced to, Boitebo and Usebenzile. Okay, so I'll start with the girl because okay, we get to know more about him in episode 2. So Uboitsepo, I like her vibe. She's 28 years old, marketing specialist, no kids, and she seems very, very ready. She knows what she wants. She wants a stern, natural leading man who's going to be a provider and protector. I would say that the only concerning thing about her is the way she dresses. I know with Zulu men, especially because she's partnered with one, they would have a problem with that. They would want her to be more modest and sort of hide her tattoos, because I know with Zulu men, they want to be proud of their women and how they represent themselves in public. I also hope that she is not too outspoken, because I know that's also a turn off. They want their ladies to be opinionated but not too much, where it feels like they know more than they do. So I think as long as she's committed to the process and making it work, they can go a long way. So we know that Sebenzile is not getting a traditional wife, so I hope he is open to that. Otherwise, the guy is just wasting his time. All in all, I'm happy with the weddings. I'm happy with the friends who came. At least one person came to support each bride and groom. But yo, Utinsanelo almost had no one, because if that friend didn't come, yo guys, that would have been so embarrassing. There is definitely gonna be drama when they eventually tell their families, because you can tell from the friends' reactions, it's gonna go down. I cannot wait. Overall, I'm loving this episode. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, there was this weird vibe between Upoitsepo no Dintswanelo with the mates, and they were discussing what type of men they would want. There was this weird vibe in Jekbona. I feel like we're gonna see more of that. But I hope they realize that it's not a competition, but rather as a sisterhood where they lean on each other for advice and comfort, because they're all going through the same thing. They are all putting their sanity on the line, their dignity on the line. They owe it to themselves to lean on each other, create that safe space to be able to voice out whatever concerns they might have, instead of bottling up everything inside. They owe it to themselves to be authentic and true to themselves about their whole experience. It's gonna be interesting to see everyone's true colors, their personalities coming out, how they react, how they respond to conflict. But Mina, guys, I really have to say, Mina, I would not have matched Ukumo with Utabang, but I would have matched Ukumo with Usebenzile and Uboy Tsebo with Utabang. I feel like Usebenzile would be good for Ukumo, because then she would calm down, he would ground her, whereas with Utabang, I feel like because they match each other's energies, no one is coming the other down. They just on high energy all the time. And then Uboy Tsebo with Tabang would have went so well, because they would also match each other's energies. Boitsepo also has a sense of humor, also outgoing. So I think she would complement Tabang as well, just like he does with Kuma. This show would have been so boring without the Zulu men, because I feel like they add that drama and the sauce, because they have high expectations, and then Bona, they don't bring much to the table, so there's always conflicts when it comes to them. And it's always so nice to see people put them in their place. They act like they come with all the money, they come with all the security, they come with all the integrity. They think they are the standard when it comes to husbands, when they are not. So it's always funny and interesting to see how people react to some of the ridiculous things they say and do. Lastly, guys, before I finish off, I just want to say that my hope for the show is for it to showcase how modern women can become submissive when they are treated right and when they are secured in themselves and in their relationships. I hope it shows people really committing themselves to unlearning bad habits and learning good habits, learning communication, learning respect, learning integrity. I just want to see people succeed at the end of this experiment so we can also trust that love is still alive, guys. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels like love doesn't exist anymore. True love doesn't exist. It feels like love has become conditional. It feels like there is so much love bombing. It feels like people can see our desperation for love and they use that against us to gain whatever they want to gain from us and then leave us broken. I just feel like, guys, we need something to believe in, and I feel like this show is perfect for us to introspect. Who knows, maybe in 5 years time this will also be our love story, how we met our husbands, guys. Who knows, Gabella? Guys, the concept is solid if you really think about it. We both know what we want. We both want marriage. Okay, let's start there. Let's start at marriage and then work our way down. And we are clear about the boundaries. We are clear about what the deal breakers are. And then we commit ourselves. Instead of dating someone 4, 5 years, 6, 7 years, not knowing where you stand with that person. Ngabe nje usuna 10 years ushadile, but you're still very confused. Uneyingane la ngaphandle, nani nobabili neyingane ezo5. Yabona nje, so let's be open-minded, guys. So yes, guys, that's all for me. Episode 1 review, part 2. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe, comment, like. Be sure to let me know what you think of episode 1 of Married at First Sight Mzansi. Guys, thank you so much. Nibe raiti, ngiyantanda.